Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay Newz, and you are now tuned into Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And today, we got Grammy-nominated multi-platinum producer in the building, y'all. I'd like to introduce Paul Cabbin. How you doing, boss?
Yes, sir. Good look, man. I appreciate that. I'm doing good. How you feeling?
Man, doing all right. Just looking out in this Hollywood scenery, trying to see what we can see. You dig it?
Look crazy. We were just talking about that.
No doubt,
just
man.
talking about that.
Well, first and foremost, dog, I just want to say it's a pleasure to have you on the show, and I can't wait to chop it up to get to know more about you.
Yes, sir.
So first thing how we do it, boss man, is by giving all of our fans and supporters a brief summary on who Paul Cabbin is from the start of your career to where you are now.
The quickest way to do it is started out as a musician, growing up in the church.
Okay.
Right. Then from there, transitioned into selling beats online. So my first beat on MySpace, right? So showing my age with that for sure, And then from there, was able to transition from online to being in the, having my first record in like 2016, like big record.
Yeah.
The Wiz Khalifa, Ty Dolla $ign, Something New.
Oh man.
And that was like my first time on the radio, big
being
record.
Put out there, man.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That's the quickest rundown, the quickest like transition.
I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting right to it, man. So talk a little bit about, the Grammy nominations and some of the artists that you got a chance to work with.
So that came with Joyner Lucas's I'm Not Racist was nominated for the video.
Yeah.
And 21 Savage's album 21 was also went up for a rap nomination.
Hell yeah.
So those were the two nominations I had. So as far as working with wise, I had records with from old to new. Like, so in the beginning, it was like Bobby Brown, Ralph Tresvant, Onyx, Lord Jamar, Jazzo. Like in the beginning, I was reaching out the game, all of the older cats. And then like you fast forward to now, like I got records from Chris Brown, Ty Dolla $ign, Wiz Khalifa, 21 Savage.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 Chainz with Ariana Grande, Tiana Taylor, Gucci Mane.
List goes on.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think off top. Like I was looking at my phone. It's a lot of records.
No, I think that.
To be working.
Man, be working. I feel that, boss. So talk a little bit about, man, because I know a lot of producers and, upcoming producers watch and listen to this the station and the show. Talk about the whole grind process, bro. Like, how did you get these records to these people? Or is it this networking or just this steady, just applying yourself?
Yeah, so for me, you already know, like, it's not about what you know, it's who you know. Like,
exactly.
This is that type of industry. So I kind of knew early that, like, just how good or bad you are wasn't going to get you where you need to be. You needed to, like, have connections that can get to where you need, the rooms you need to be in. So how I approached it always was trying to get with somebody who knows the person that I'm trying to get with. So hence, I get with producers. I collab, right? That's why I'm able to get so many records, because I'm open to collaborations with a lot of producers.
You hear that? You got to be open to collaborations, y'all. Stop that shit.
Yeah, so I'm open to collaborations. And it's more cool now. Like a lot of people do it now. It's not as like frowned upon as it used to be.
Yeah.
So it's pretty common, but that was I had that mentality early. Like how I couldn't get to T.I. Couldn't just walk up to Chris Brown. You feel me? So I had to like think, all right, what's the next thing I could do? And just work with somebody who, was already on. Luckily, like they used me for something though. Like a lot of producers, they have nothing to offer, right? So you may need me to do a record, like play keys on something.
Okay.
So that's where I'm useful. You may need me to play a melody over something or replay something. Like, so it's like I was useful to a lot of producers. I think where producers get different is they want somebody to like just look out for.
Yeah, I got you.
Put me on type rather than you need to find something that carve you, out of the grind.
I like that. So
that's the secret.
Yeah. Okay, so talk a little bit about, so you play instruments, right? What type of instruments do you play?
Play keys, bass, guitar. I might get the chords a little bit on the guitar. So keys, bass, guitar, drums.
Okay, you all American here.
I can put a record together musically and then have musicians like the real OGs bring it to life too. Like, so I can paint the picture.
Oh, nice, man. I like that.
So it's cool.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope. That's dope as a motherfucker, dog. So what is your inspiration when you are creating music?
I hate to say it's not money. Okay, money's not the inspiration. Money is like, that is what drives me, right? Of course. But as far as, I don't move off of inspiration. I just do my job, right? So I move off of execution.
I like that.
I don't have an opinion. I couldn't tell you if it's good or bad. It's just, you're the artist or you want something, right? You're a producer. You have this vision. So for me, it's just like I'm just trying to bring visions to life, right? I could think personally they suck, right? Or I could personally think that, but that's not the point. The point is like, okay, I gotta, execute. They might want something, and then we'll wait for the finished product and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I approach creating. Like I don't wait for inspiration and motivation because that doesn't move. It doesn't last, right? When you don't have it, what are you gonna do? Honestly, like
that part.
If you're not motivated, you're just not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
So you need to learn how to work, like through anything. Sickness, like I don't want to work. I do want to work. It's just get the job done.
Get the job done. No excuses. God damn it. No excuses. All right. So this is a little segue into the question I just asked. So what is like the creative process with you in the studio, working with an artist or working with individuals? Like, give us a little brief summary about the day of the life of Paul.
Right. So me personally, like I said, I choose personally to be on the outside. Like I've always chosen to be a ghost. I didn't want nobody to know me. See, I don't do all the jewelry and all that. I just like to live my, keep to myself, do my job, and live my regular human life, right? I'm not all extra. So for me, I chose to like deliver music online or whatever somebody needs. And sometimes I'll go to the studio, sometimes I don't. But for me personally, it's just nothing. Like they need records. I do it from the crib. This is 2021. So you don't have to have all the bells and whistles and all like that. Like I'm comfortable where I'm in my hotel, wherever at, to set up my laptop, my keyboard, get the job done from wherever, Vegas, wherever I'm at. You know what I mean? So that's how I like to move. I'm not like a studio rat. I used to be, but I'm not like a studio rat at all. Like people live in the studio. That's them. They want to be in the front. That's them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Right. But me personally, like, I let them do that. I just make sure I do my part from afar. Give my pub. You know what I'm saying? Give me my credit. And then we straight.
I like that. I like how you broke it down too, because I get a lot of people in here and they're like, we just in the studio 24/7, only coming out to take a shit or a piss, and that's it. I'm just like, damn, all right,
it really do be like that. But like I said, like I'm old. I'm 35 now. I think when I was younger, I was going in there, just wanted to take pictures in front of the board. Wanted to be seen with but once I realized, like, you don't get paid for taking pictures in front of the board. Like, you don't get paid by who you know taking pictures with them. So I had to like, all right, what do you really want to do? Like, ask myself. So that's how I ended up just being me at the end of the day. Yeah. And not trying to please everybody else or be somebody I'm not.
I like that, man. A lot of the youth, man, is missing that, I feel like, man. And we just had a talk earlier before the show about that, situations with, the youth and everything like that. But not to stir off topic, we don't keep it pushing right along. So with this going on, man, I know you got, Grammy nominated multi-platinum producer, man. What are some other goals that you strive to get with your music?
So like as of before COVID, I had just signed a deal with Warner.
Nice.
Warner Chapel. And thank you, man. And then so from there, like because I told you I come from online. So I did I was getting records, getting plaques, but I was like, okay, what's next? So I was like, okay, it's time for me probably to like show my face, because people think I'm white too, because the name Paul Cabbin, not even my real name, but you know what I'm saying? But I get it, right? And they see me, they're like, oh snap, he not white. He's the exact opposite. But so I was like, it's time for me to like, all right, I need more personal artist relationships. I knew the people who knew the artist, but I didn't have any personal relationships myself.
Got you.
So I was like, it's time for me to actually show up in the studio. Like, let me take that route, right? So I ended up signing with Warner, moved to NoHo, right? And was just ready to work. That same, COVID hit in March. Oof. Damn, so they sent me right back online.
Oh, man.
Back inside, right? So it's just like, it's right when I was ready to like, all right, now it's my time now I can come out and show my face and really like, let's build some relationships. And then COVID hit. So I'm like, here we go. We back to where I just came from.
Right.
Everybody's trying to figure out how to get it online.
Man, everybody, So talk a little bit about, the since you didn't get a real transformation, but for the producers and the young ones out there, is it the good start to just, do what you was doing, put out on the internet and then get signed to a label, or just strictly just getting signed to a label?
As a producer, they have to know what they want. Like, I think a lot of people, they don't know what they want and they just kind of winging it. And whatever comes, they'll take. They take whatever comes, but it may not be what they even want and what's in their best interest. Like, they might not even be a people person, right?
You're right.
So why go a route that that's not even you. So I'd be like, really sit down and figure out where do you want to go with your music. Like you said, is it about the money? Do you just want to quit your job and you're gonna play a different game? Because now it's not about what you want; it's about just how do I get a bag. So you're gonna approach it different versus I want to be me. I want to approach it a different direction. So I feel like first you have to know where you're going in the industry, right? So if you want one placement, let's say most people they just want a placement. So you have to ask yourself, wherever I'm at, I have no placements. I'm in Connecticut. I have nobody to reach. What do I do to get on? So you have the internet, right? You can't spam people. You can, but I'm saying I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's not a good look. But hey, do what you do.
You can do it, right? But if you're asking me personally, you can't spam people, right? The best way to do it is to find something that makes you unique.
Gotcha.
And if you don't have something that makes you unique, get good at something that will make you unique. And then be useful to somebody that can, put you in a position like to get a placement. Because that's how I would do it now. Like, because I feel like pretty much everybody, you can get the same thing from multiple people. Yeah. So nobody really, like, what makes you better? That's a serious question that they have to ask themselves. Like, why would somebody want to work with me?
Damn, dropping gems on y'all motherfuckers, like, man. Lesson learned, man. Y'all need to be in a seminar or something, my nigga.
You gotta ask yourself, like, for real, like, it's personal. Like, okay, nobody wants. I have no placements. I'm good enough. I'm bad enough because we all know has nothing to do with skill, right? Right. A lot of things that come with it. So it's really just like the trick is you have to be useful. So that's really it. The industry is the only place where it's a good thing to be used. Yeah. You want to be used in the real world. Like, you don't want your friends and family using you, but in our business, if your phone ain't ringing, then you're not working. So like,
yeah. Let it alone like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working, you ain't moving. So
you ain't working, that's it.
No, I hear you. Now talk a little bit about to the fans supporters out there, what you got currently out now that you're working on or promoting at the time or
right now, the last record that came out was G-Eazy came out. His album just dropped. And we did, Cardiac and Hitmaker did the single Provide.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
So that one, this year I had the YG Mozzie single with my boy Tariq. Me and Murder had one with Babyface Ray. A couple records. I can't think off the top, right? Yeah. That's it right now as far as I can think of. I know we got some stuff coming with Mozzie, me and Tariq. But it was just working. You really never know until you sign some paperwork too also. So
yeah, paperwork got to be signed, man. Don't be going in there willy-nilly, man.
Yeah, I can't come in here and just start just naming records that I have cut and just for fun. Like, I ain't finna do that, man.
Nah, I feel you.
I ain't finna do all that.
I feel you. Now taking a break away from the music real quick, man. Besides, I know you in there, you doing your thing with the music, working hard, but what do you like to do on your spare time when you finally get some time? If you even get time, you know what I'm saying? What do you like what you got going on? What you like to do?
I be in the gym. I found out like that really helps me. Like, I'm really challenging my mind, right? Because I feel like it's helping me. Like let's say music is hard or something is a challenge for me. I can't figure something out. So I'll be punishing my body, or I'll be in the gym and I feel like if I can get through a workout or if I could get through a run, like it makes everything else easier. Yeah. Like, it's like a physical punishment and then it makes my mind sharper, if that makes any sense. So
no, it does.
So the gym, that's why I do the gym too, stay sharp. But for fun, like, like Six Flags. I ride scooters all through Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Grab a little drink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. Chill. It's very some chill. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hang out with the homies or whoever coming to town. So yeah, I always walk away from the music so that way when it's time, I get a call to do something like I can deliver. Rather than sitting at home I used to make like just beats every day, hundreds of beats, but you can burn out that way. But I got a lot of practice. Like I learned a lot from doing that also. Right. But now, like I can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? So just being strategic now, like it's just more like that's why I move more strategic.
Okay. No, I like that, man. Because I like what you said too. Can't be getting burnt out, man. But you can, develop your craft faster. But it's just like when it comes to music, man, I feel like you don't want to burn yourself out because then you'll take them long ass breaks. Like, I just did this break and it'd be months gone by. And it's like, God damn, man, I should have been doing something.
Should have been doing something. Or get something out of it too, right? Like, if you're going to make 100 beats, because I've been there. Like, I got a bunch of beats online that just from when they used to sell beats online, thousands of beats just sitting there, right? Because I did that. So But I learned a lot. A lot came from that also.
Right.
Even though you can see like they're wasting money or it could be being used for this or that, but it's just a matter of fact. Like in my mind, I'm like, okay, it was like a workout. It was like getting my reps up.
Okay, so just like repetitive, just getting your mind focused in on what you got to execute. No, I dig that.
So I just like game day.
Okay.
Just wait for game. I'm like Allen Iverson, like practice. We talking about practice. I just be waiting for the game, and then like they give me a call. I just want to make sure I can get it done.
Okay. Now, still stepping away from the music. Still, are you in the games at all? You a Twitch person, or are you
not,
just?
Oh, I thought you said gangs. I say,
oh no,
not gang affiliated.
No. Sorry, games, video games.
What they say, I am a civilian. You see me? Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Leave
me alone. You know what I'm saying? But nah, because I know it'll consume me.
Okay.
I was playing Call of Duty.
Okay.
The first, like the throwback, like the first with the old school zombies. And all night making beats, playing Call of Duty. In between the little game matches, it used to be like 10, 15 minutes to wait for people to join the room.
Yeah.
Around and start cooking up.
Multitasking.
And then when it's game time, start playing the game. Come back around, cook up. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
It was taken away. It was just ruining my life because I feel like I wasted a lot of time. Like
Oh yeah, no, the games and definitely binge watching shows can definitely do that to you. I don't really play the games, but I binge watch the shit out of series. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was it Squid Games? Yeah, right now
I watched that twice. Man.
I'm still trying to get through it right now.
Oh yeah, you gonna like it, man. You gonna like it. It's definitely an interesting aspect of how the people are when it comes to like money and like situations or morals and stuff like that. So it's a trip, but it's like we living in that right now.
Because at first I didn't get it. I ain't gonna lie. Like it kind of was like, why is people making? I didn't see I didn't see it, but you gotta give it a chance. You gotta be watching it. So I sat down and actually like, let me actually sit down and watch this. And I was like, okay, I get it. I see it now.
Yeah,
I see the mess. I see what they're doing here. That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it is. It's definitely the whole trip behind that how he was working for 10 years on that show, and he finally got it put on. It's just like, hey, man, the grind never stops.
Right, lesson in that alone, right there.
Well, let's go keep it moving right along, man, before we wrap this up, dog. Now, you talked about the music. You talked about what you like to do in your spare time when you're not doing the music. Now tell the people, you spoke a little bit on it, but what are your future plans that you want to let the fans and supporters know that you got going on?
Yeah, so right now I'm trying to, because I was doing beat battles and beat showcases too. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that helped me a lot locally, like out here in LA and stuff. So I was known from a lot of battles too. Like, so I was able to show my face in that realm. Okay. Right? So I kind of want to bring that back because, it's because of COVID and stuff. And it's just different. Mm-hmm. But I want to bring it back. I want to do it in Atlanta, like artist showcases and producer showcases. Just those type of platforms. I want to be able to do my own version of that. Right. So I want to that's what I'm trying to do now. Like, that's like my next step. It's like, well, I'm still going to do music, but you know what I'm saying? Right. Like, that's what I'm working on now is like, okay, I need to do this. I want to do one. Because it's, it's hard. It's dope. Yeah. I want to be like, yo, this dude used to, do play beats on my stage, or this artist used to. I won't be able to say that. Like, right. And then bring people out, maybe give somebody a look. Maybe somebody, because I met a lot of people through that. Like, okay. You'd be surprised. I met a lot of people through those showcases.
Just networking and giving back.
Just playing beats live. And you just, you know what I mean? Like, you get live feed. It's just different. And I want to do it. Like, I want to do my own, my
own thing and put your twist to it. Now, I ain't mad at you, boss, man.
Crazy.
Well, over here at Not Rated Radio, Dash Radio, we respect what you got going on, man. Real humble dude, what I'm seeing right here. So, yeah, man, we definitely respect that, dog. And so leading into this last question, man, is going into what is some of the advice that you can give the up-and-comers that's coming up in the game that really don't know where to go, with their craft, or some of the stuff that you've seen over your career that you can just shed light on?
Like, say that one more time.
For the up. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So if you could shed some light to the up-and-comers in the game, with producers, you know what I'm saying, that just want to figure out the next step, to some of the stuff that you came across in your career that you could be like, oh, I can shed that and let somebody know about that.
Yeah, so there's a lot. It's a loaded question.
My bad.
So if you got to start in different levels. If you're starting with nothing, right? Mm-hmm. And so I always tell people, like, you have to just keep going, right? Because no matter where you're at, like, you don't have to stay there. Mm-hmm. So always keep going. Because if you stop, you're never even you're already out. Like, you're automatically out. And your next one could have been the one that worked. So that's the first one. You got to keep going. Feedback is important, but it's not the only thing, right? But you have to want to get better every day.
Exactly.
So don't worry about placements or not. Just worry about, like, I was like this yesterday. How do I become better? It could be at piano keys. It could be at drum patterns. It could be at hi-hats, little manipulate. It could be anything. Whatever you want to do, you just have to try to get better at it, right? As you will get better just off of GP, people will gravitate to you because it'll show.
Yeah.
You will start to stand out and find your own way, right? So that's one way to do it. The second one is you have to educate yourself. Like, you got to read.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the one. I don't think people understand that. That was the thing that changed my life for real. Like, I stopped playing Call of Duty. I started reading.
Yeah.
Marketing books, promotion books, how to, engineering, like whatever I wanted to learn. I was like, I could just read a book and learn it because we use the same principles that, business models that McDonald's is using and radio. It's it's a formula to everything. Everything is in a system. So people who know it, they know it. That's why we here now, because we figured out the system. And that's how that works. So I feel like when people read, not only will it educate you, but it'll change your perspective. So that's why I say reading is important, because you're where you're at because of your decisions.
Yes.
And your perspective.
Yes.
The only way you can get somewhere else is you have to do something different, and you got to get a mentor.
Yeah.
That's where the reading comes in, because you don't need Dr. Dre and Diddy and all these people. Like, people have written books, $12, $7 that got crazy. You don't know what you'll get. Nipsey did the Contagious.
Yeah.
The whole, the mixtape for $100. Like, people, they don't know. A lot of people probably don't know he got that from a book. That idea came from a book, Contagious, and it took him to the next level. So I'm just saying, like, little stuff like that can help out a lot. Can help you. Like, one thing you could read, and you just gotta know how to look out for the inspiration and put the puzzle together. Like,
that's your own twist to it.
Put your own way in it. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I'll leave. Like, but also it's too much because I'm signed. I got publishing. So I mean, from being signed to a publishing company, like, I have a whole different idea on that, right?
Yeah,
so I'm saying, like, because people want to get the deal, and people would tell me don't get it. It's like everybody has their opinion. Like, don't do it. They rip you off. They don't do nothing. And I mean, but for me, I'm the type. I don't need anybody. I'll listen, but I can do it myself, and I can decide. I can say this is the dumbest thing I ever did, or it's the best decision I ever made. You know what I mean? So that's how I approach it. I'm just saying that to say, like, there is no right or wrong way to do something, because you can make it work for however you want to. But kind of just jump. Like, don't wait for all these answers. Just do it. Sometimes you just gotta jump. You might take an L. Everybody taking an L.
Everybody takes L's.
That's why we can get here. Because that's what I would encourage people to do. Is just definitely, like, just keep going. Don't worry about no L's. It don't have to be perfect, right? Just keep it pushing. Keep working.
God damn it, keep it pushing, man. Pushing.
That's all it is. That's
and you know what time it is, man. Well, thank you, Paul, for coming through, man, chopping it up with it. On Not Rated Radio Radio. It was a pleasure, boss, man. I can't wait to hear and meet with you again in the future, so you can come back and chop it up with us and tell the more stuff you're doing up there, because you only going up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You only going up.
No, I want to come back, for real. I'll come back in. I want to, be able to, like you say, give some insight. That's
Oh yeah. We all about that insight over here at Not Rated Radio. Well, thank you again, boss, man. And that's about it. So thank you again, boss.
I appreciate you for having me.
And we're gonna get it popping. Until next time, y'all stay smooth, y'all stay good out there, and we out.
Yes, sir.